The world of fashion, it's now more competitive than ever before. And the beautiful thing in this world of ours is that the ability to use the social media platform to create a noticeable brand that stands out of several other brands in the world is of utmost importance when it comes to scaling up your sewing business. And that is where the YouTube, which happens to be the most complex of all in the terms of video content creation, publicity awareness creation, or the content creation in its entirety, comes into play. I'm Toluwani Setro, a serial entrepreneur majoring in fashion, and I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. I count it a great privilege to be invited to speak at this seminar today by Funke Oyende. And I want to say I'm really honored to be here with you today. And I assure you that you're going to enjoy every moment that we're going to spend together. And in the section of the seminar today, I'm going to be taking you on this topic, scaling up your fashion business or your sewing business with the use of the YouTube platform. Yes, what's the YouTube platform? The YouTube platform was actually launched on 14th of February 2005, and it's owned by Google, and it's the second most visited site after the Google search. It has over 2.5 billion active users, monthly active users, which combinedly, as in collectively, they watch over 1 billion videos daily. And that's telling you that this is a great platform. And as such, with these attributes of the YouTube platform, you see that it's going to grow fast and far in helping a well-prepared fashion or sewing business enthusiast to build a world reputation for his or herself and a globally recognized brand. Yes, and today I'm all here for you in the seminar section. So just be penning down all the questions you have, whatever questions you have, I'm here for you today. And so, as you all know, that the world in which we live today believes so much in the use of audio visuals, in the promotion of products, services, and what have you. And that's why the YouTube, which happens to be the most complex of all the social media platforms, is so useful once you're able to take out time to understudy all the challenges in its content creation bar. You will be able to do what? Scale up your sewing business to the next level. And I'm not just telling you untold or unreal stories. I am a living witness of this. I started out my fashion business on the YouTube platform. I was able to leverage on the potentials of the platform in creating relatable content that made sure that my potential customers were able to locate me and they were able to buy from me first after knowing who I am, what I stand for, and how I deliver my products and services. And this has actually created an array of business loyalists that have decided to follow me for who I am. And as such, it has been able to earn me their business patronage. Over the years, like you can see, I started with my online fashion school. Most of them started with me, and after that, you see them coming over for the new products and services that I offer. I introduced my RTW mentorship program. That's a ready-to-wear mentorship program where I coach different people on how to set up their ready-to-wear brands. And you also see we have a segment for sales, fabric sales, and we have another segment for what? For fashion photography, which has led and it has been developed into full-fledged photography and videography. And you see, and they keep coming over for all these other aspects. And you see, this has even helped me to build a foundation that is set up to help empower the indigent African youths all over different African countries, to train them in different crafts, empower them, and then give them the market share, and then take them to the global stage so that they will really be known for what they're doing. And you see, the latest baby I have on ground now is my real estate business, and yet they are coming over. And that's what the YouTube platform is good for, by helping you scale up your sewing business and even opening you up to other areas, other sectors that will provide enough fund for you, that will help you in further scaling your sewing businesses. And with this, you know that once people are bought into your personality, whatever product, service you're rolling out there or whatever solution you're creating, they will easily buy from you, and that is it. So when you come in on the YouTube platform, don't just come with the mentality that you want to be cutting and sewing or just doing the fashion or sewing business alone. Come with an open mind that you show them about your lifestyle, your personality. Even at times you can tell them about your religious belief. You can make them know you for who you are, what you do, your family. And once they know you from inception for who you are, this will create the business loyalists that will follow you for who you are, those that love you for who you are. And with time, when you want to scale, there are still those people that will follow you to the next level of your business. The beautiful thing about the YouTube platform is that it's a multi-money-making machine in the following sense. Number one, it gives you the opportunity to meet with potential buyers or clients, which automatically translates into what? Real-time purchases or patronage for many years. Yes. So once they start buying with you and you have business integrity, they are going to keep coming back. Just like I told you, I have some of my students, they've offered one courses, I've done one thing or the other for them. They keep coming back and they still tell me to my face that, yes, we love your brand, we love your integrity, we love what you do. So number two, your consistency in the production of audio-visual content on the YouTube platform gives you the opportunity to earn in dollars through the YouTube partnership program, which actually depends on what? The interactions you're able to get on your videos or the views you are able to get per video. And I want to talk on this. I see that most African fashionistas or fashion enthusiasts or fashion entrepreneurs that come on YouTube nowadays only come with this solo mindset of, I want to earn in dollars, I want YouTube to pay me. And in the end, they end up being frustrated because they're not able to meet up. It was when YouTube started, when you just upload a video, they start counting for you. But nowadays, you have to meet, they've set the bar. You have to meet up with 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched. And even when you meet up with it, if you're not able to produce relatable content, lovable content that your followers will love and they keep coming back, you're not going to be having enough views that will earn you enough dollars online. So, but if you just go there with, they are making dollars on YouTube, I want to make dollars, I want to tell you, you can just go back or come back frustrated. So don't go with this second mind. Go with the mind of creating a brand that is globally recognized, because YouTube is actually a platform, and the fact that YouTube is there today doesn't mean it's going to be there forever. That's just the fact. So are you creating a brand that's can be relatable with forever? Are you translating all those your followers on the YouTube platform to your own private platform, that they're following you on all other platforms, your website, your WhatsApp, and they are really known to you one-on-one? So you should have the right mind when you're going to scale up your business using the YouTube platform. And number three is that the YouTube platform helps remove boundaries from your business so that you're not just limited to the hundreds or thousands of people in the locality of your store, of your physical store. It gives you the advantage of being viewed by millions and billions, just like you said that YouTube has over 2.5 billion active viewers monthly. It gives you this volume of people that watch you in different geographical zones all over the globe, and they can really relate with you and they can communicate with you anywhere in the world. That's the advantage that YouTube gives you, that you can just from the comfort of wherever you're doing your business be known anywhere in the world. And the fourth number, the last but not the least for now, is that it's going to help. The YouTube platform can help you in cutting down the cost of having a physical store or a physical location, in the sense that you can just make up a section of your living area or your house this way. You create a room in your house and you set it up properly to a standard that will give you a studio standard that will be lovable globally. It's just about having the insights, or you could even call people that will set it up for you. And by the time you set it up, from there you have your sewing machine if you want to be specializing in sewing, or you have your mannequin if you want to be specializing on ready-to-wear displays, or you have whatever you want to do. I'm still even going to go into that aspect right now. Whatever you want to do, you just make the place lovable for the content you want to be creating. So by the time you have that right there in your home, you might not just need to create another cost for yourself in seeking a physical location. And if you're able to create lovable content that will attract potential clients to you from all over the world, apart from even those that have a physical store. And I want to think this is another aspect that the YouTube platform has actually been helpful to most persons and most sewing enthusiasts. Yes, and you can actually consult me at a fee for the setup of your home studio for your YouTube content creation. Yes, over the years, we've seen that fashion enthusiasts or fashion entrepreneurs that come on YouTube, most African fashion entrepreneurs that come on the YouTube platform only come with the sole mind of what? Cutting and sewing, or teaching on how to sew, just doing anything sewing. They've not been able to actually dive into the other segments of the fashion industry so as to properly scale up their fashion business. And in this segment of the seminar today, I want to be listing out to you the various segments of the fashion industry that you can actually dive into on the YouTube platform that will help scale up your sewing business. Yes, most of these segments are based on your skill sets or your passion. So some of them are just based on what you have passion for, what you can do naturally. So you could just go into that segment and you really succeed at it. Or they could be based on what you've been trained at, the skill set you have. And as such, we have number one to be what? Fashion illustrators. These are people that come up with fashion croquis, and there are so few on the YouTube platform. I can tell you, majorly when you go online, it's even the whites, people from the Western world, that they'll be creating fashion croquis. And I'm sure most of us don't even know what it's called, fashion croquis. So by the time if you are somebody that you can draft very well, like my first daughter, I started training her in this. She's an artist and she could draft very well. Right now, she's creating different fashion croquis. And that's real money, not just on this side of the world, that's in Africa, but for those outside Africa, those in the developed continents of the world. Before you start anything fashion, you need a fashion illustrator. Yes, that is the person that will conceptualize whatever idea in fashion you have, that will draw out or sketch out that design you want to create, that style you want to create. So, and once you create it, it's real money. They get paid real well. You're going to patent it. It's for your fashion brand. It's your fashion label. So once you start with that, so do you think you know how to draft things or to draw? I remember one of my tutors that trained me in fashion. She's in Nigeria. She's very good at that, but she's not gone for advanced training on that. If she drafts out a design for you, you will fall in love with it. And most of the designers or most of the tailors right here in Africa today are good at that, but they've not discovered that that's an aspect of fashion that can earn them real great money. They just feel I want the cut, I want the sew. It's not like that. So you can develop that talent. You could go for further training on that. The next one is what? Pattern drafting. I mean pattern drafting in the real sense of pattern drafting. If you're a pattern drafter, there's really a massive opportunity for you on YouTube as well. Then we have the next one to be what? Garment construction. I think that's the most one we here on this side of the continent of Africa are very good at. We just start to cut and sew. Yes. Garment construction. The way we do it here is that we are the ones to cut it and sew. For the garments construction factories, they'll be given the tech pack for each design. So the tech pack consists of all the specifications, just like your specification sheets of how a design is going to come out, the fabric, the design, everything about that. So they are now going to produce that. So that's another aspect you could go into. And the next one is what? Detailing. Detailing is the art of finishing. And people that go for this course, they are great fashion entrepreneurs that they make sure that their products are well detailed, such that for a single dress, you could be buying it for 5 million naira. You could be paying 5,000 US dollars and all the like. So when you know that you are very good at detailing, you go for it. How to detail the embellishments, everything, the sequence, everything that will be on the dress. It's really an art. So this is an aspect, and most people don't come on YouTube to do this. So it's another aspect for you. And we have the next aspect to be what? The children clothing line. This is another aspect that you can go into on the YouTube platform that will, if people just know you, and that's if you have a passion for that and if you're really good at that. Yes. We also have the bag production. Bag production. You can produce bag from anything. So you could, that's what Louis Vuitton does. Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy, LVMH is the greatest in the world of fashion now. It's a global conglomerate. Yes, Louis Vuitton has met with Moet Hennessy. So that's why you have the LVMH prize and all the likes, if you don't know it. But Louis Vuitton actually started with the production of bags. So if you're there, you know how to produce bags anyhow. You could go on a YouTube channel and you start, let them know your life. Show them some processes. It's not that some persons will feel, if I now show them, how will I make it? No, let them know. You show them the little word before you go to the complex one. Then you create something. I think I'm just giving you my business secret. When you show them the little one, the complex one, you just give them a tip and you say, okay, come in for the class. You create classes, you create your website, you create every other thing that will make them come back to you, that you'll be able to scale your business. It's not just be only on YouTube, and that is it. So when they see that you did this, it came out, they're going to say, I'm going to enroll in your classes, and that's how you're going to scale up your business. You're going to grow your business. Apart from the bag production, we also have the shoe production, and I think we at Setro, we also do that. We started that on YouTube, but we stopped it. So you can also go into shoe production if you know how to produce shoes very well. Start it. Let people know about you. I have a lady that she's into shoe production right now, a very young girl, and she's a single mom. I told her, start this. Unfortunately, she started a fashion, she started a channel, and I'm following her. So that is it. That's another thing you can go into, shoe production. The next aspect is what? Fashion accessories. Fashion accessories. Everything that you need to put on when you're going up, everything, your bangles, your chains, your wristwatch, everything, fashion accessories. And what people are doing right now is that they are making African fashion accessories. They are taking our African fabrics, making accessories out of them, so that anywhere you are in the world, they can recognize you that you're an African. So that's another thing. You go into innovations, you look at people that have done it before. And I want to say this on this in the seminar today, that this is what I advocate for right now in the world of fashion. If you really want to grow in anything, you have to know those that have been succeeding in that industry. So that's the new section I have on my YouTube channel, fashion YouTube channel, where I'm talking about fashion billionaires, exactly how they started, how they were made, and how you can get to where they are and even surpass them. So when you want to grow in this fashion industry, you want to scale up your business, you have to know what is obtainable in the fashion business, and how you can be innovative. You can grow further than that, and that is what will make you get to the top, and you will really scale well your fashion business, your sewing business with this. The next aspect is what we call fabric artistry. What is fabric artistry? This is a course that people actually go in for. I have a friend, she's a fabric artist. So they are the people that really know the nitty-gritty of all fabrics. And you know, in the fashion industry, what makes the fashion industry is fabrics. Especially if you're dealing online and people just see your product, they see that you have this design. They might be so fascinated with the design, especially people from the Western world, but they are so particular about the texture of the fabric. They are so particular about the fabric. They spend premium for fabrics. People can spend thousands and millions of dollars just to get a particular fabric, and not just the sewing. But we on this side of the world in Africa, we are not particular about that. But if you want to be great, you have to be prepared to serve the kings, the great people in the world. And so some persons take this they major in this fabric artistry. They go and learn more. There's a course like that. You learn more on different fabrics, the fabrics that will go with this, matching colors, how this will go with this and how that. And we also have the wardrobe analysis. These are people that go into the preparation of your wardrobe itinerary for months. They can get a contract from all these maybe senators. They are going to prepare all they are going to be wearing for the next 6 months. And that's it. And that's, if you have a passion for fashion, like you can dress well, you have a good dress sense. Oh, why not create a YouTube channel that you can be talking about the fashion in vogue, the trendy fashion? So you're just going to come today, you're going to say, look at me on this, my straight jeans, it's going to go with this purse, and it's going to go with this eyeglass. But people don't think of that right here in Nigeria, or in Africa. right there abroad. That's what most people do. And you know, YouTube is a platform that promotes crazy things. I'm so sorry to say it that way. When you do things that are crazy, like things that are just fun for you, things that are just, you just see people liking it, as in content that are weird, not weird in the sense that they are bad, I don't know how to say it, but content that you feel, what is in this? It might just be that you know how to do your shakara very well and say, oh, today I'm doing the shakara, and that video might go viral, and that's it. It's not, and the one that you are cutting, I want to show you how to cut 6 pieces, they will not watch it. Do you understand? So it's all about discovering your space. So I think the next one is what? Fabric sales. So do you do this? I also do this so well. I sell different types of fabrics. So you can even contact me for that. I do rare laces, Ankara, different fabrics, Guinea brocade, article, whatever fabrics you want, I do that. And I also promote that on YouTube. So you can go into the sale of fabrics. And another one is the sale of sewing materials. Some persons are specialists in that, selling sewing materials. And you could go into on and on. You might see somebody will just call you from abroad. I want to surprise somebody for a birthday party. I want to surprise somebody for a birthday party right here in Nigeria. Can you help me send the fabrics there? Or we have this ashwebi, want to take this. Then you start making your sales, but make it for few. I saw this Yoruba woman. She's selling laces on YouTube. And you know how she does it? She will come. She even got a music artist that did a song for her. So she's going to dance. And she mentioned her name, her brand name. And she now said, I'm the one that is selling this most affordable this. And it is, do you understand? And she's having views. And she will come with gist. She's going to say, we are talking about this gist today. This gist. You see, that's what YouTube platform is about. They have to know you, buy into your personality. They must have bought into your personality before they buy from you. And that's it. And I could go on and on into the different segments you could dive into on the YouTube platform. It could be based on your passion or your skill sets. We have fashion wear customization or embroidery. If you're good at that, you could dive into that. We have the online fashion school, and I think this is what most people are doing now. They just say, come for this training, 1,000 naira. But I have a standard fashion school. You could check that out, www.setrofashionschool.com. So if we have students, you register, and we have the way we do our fashion training online. And we have our mentorship program. The other aspect you could also go into is what? The RTW. The RTW is what? The ready-to-wear space in the fashion industry. And I think most people are going into this right now. It has different segments. We have those that are the retailers of this ready-to-wear. We have the fashion brand owners, and we have the garment production centers. So it all depends on where you want to feature in the ready-to-wear space. So, and we have and I want to beg you, I started my fashion business more than a decade ago. Started with bespoke and ready to wear. If you follow me on my YouTube channel, you hear all of this. But do you know, I never took out time to learn. Like this seminar you are having today is a great privilege. So please just pen down all your questions because if you want to have one-on-one with me in my mentorship class, the least amount, let me not just tell you because they pay me in dollars. So the least amount you're going to pay is, so for you to have these opportunities now, just pen down all the questions you have. I'm going to do due justice to them. So I started out not knowing what it entails to run a ready-to-wear platform, and it was a colossal loss. I lost millions. I bought machines. Myself and my husband, we bought machines, did a lot of things. But after learning with business, with the real business situation, and learning from various mentors, I have various mentors across the globe. You see, I'm now able to mentor startups in the world of ready-to-wear on how to navigate their paths to a successful space in the world of RTW, and that's what I do for now, and so many other aspects. And I want to think with this discussion that we've had in this section of the seminar today, you've been able to gain one thing or the other that will help you scale your sewing business to the next level. And I'm right here waiting for your questions. Yes, thank you. I remain Toluwani Setro. Yes.